Howdy, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to another night of D&D.
Whoop, whoop.
D&D with Chris and his friends.
We're down one, but hopefully they show up later.
Metalhead and Muppet are here.
Oh, hey, Metalhead.
Metalhead and Dennis and Muppets. Oh, I didn't hit enter. Now I'm here.
Okay. So you guys have left the dungeon, right? Temporarily. You got a lot of loot. A bag of holding that's bursting at the seams. Dragon scales, dragon head. Quite a few other things. So let me bring up the map.
So Xanadu, I know you wanted to deliver the heads. I don't know if you have to do something with them first to preserve them, or if there's a spell that he put out. I don't know what the deal is there.
Yeah.
But I know he wanted to drop those off.
I think as either as a cleric or maybe you find a taxidermist, you could probably stop the process or whatever.
We need to find a buyer for the dragon scale.
Okay.
Is that what you were going to try to turn into armor, or?
No. I wanted to buy mithril so I could get the disadvantage off my armor.
Oh,
I just thought, if we're going to skin it, we might as well try to sell it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, but we might want to find an armor and see if they can make a suit. How good would it be for one of the dwarfs or something? Or maybe both the dwarfs. I don't know how much scale there is on a body.
Chris said we can get two. You said, I think, because of the size of the dragon, we can get two out. If it was a bigger dragon, we could have got more.
Yeah. So you've got enough hide. I think you can find the place first. So Xanadudu's not here, but he did calculate the value of the loose gems and coins and all. When it was all divided up, it came to 1,840 each. So when Alinar gets back from his magical vacation, he'll have that as well. Okay, so you're in the alley, or your Troll Skull Manor. I'm assuming you probably spend the night at home first.
Sure.
We also have a bunch of armor and weapons we could sell.
True.
On armors and weaponsmith or something.
Maybe
hopefully we get half price what the value is, but it might be less. It's like a pawn shop,
Yeah. So Xanadudu's not around, but let's hold off on that 20 suits of dwarven armor, like the guards with the holy symbol on it, in case he shows up for the end. But for everything else, what would you like to try to do first? So first of all, you have your mage you brought back. Is there anything you want to say before she starts running down the street forever? You guys are crazy, man.
We got you out eventually.
There's this syndrome. It's like you're held captive and you feel for everybody.
Did she ever say if she was part of a guild or had a family or even lived in Baldur's Gate or?
So there was.
I'm sorry, Waterdeep.
She has a wife. She's trying to meet up with. So that's where she's going. If you really want to hunt her down, I could probably search your memories, but she's a mage.
Not a very good mage. She didn't help us at all.
Yeah, she helped her a little while, and then it's like,
Jesus Christ.
She just wanted out.
Just stop. Maybe they'll get tired and go.
She just wanted it to be over at that point.
Yeah. It's like being in that road trip in the back of the van, right? It's like there
When
you
we,
hit.
when we came up, was there a lot of bets on us that we would never come up?
Yeah, there's a few people who go, they're like, throwing their cards on the ground. No,
Now,
and they
when
brought
we
home
go
an
in,
extra. How does that happen?
is there a time change? Like when we go in, do we come out like an hour after we went in to them, but it was like weeks for us?
No, you're not that lucky.
Oh.
Like a little time pocket under the ground.
Yeah, it's like what is it? Was it Time
I was
Bandit
thinking
or
it'd be
something?
lucky for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because there's like a statute of limitations, right? Well, it's been 3 weeks. We're writing them off.
So,
Um,
does anybody remember why I have a handkerchief with a horn in it?
Probably
Yes.
you saw something and you wanted to grab it.
No,
There was
I
a
think
teeth-
this is something.
It's a
I was
tiefling
given.
horn I gave you.
Oh, neat. Thank you. Don't tell Kalish.
I know. You weren't supposed to say that out loud. You're like, where did this horn come
What?
from?
I don't remember getting.
I hidden
And
ahead a
I
long time.
remember you told me to write it down, and I did. And I was like, what am I supposed to do with it? I got it now.
and
Hey,
then
you wanted it.
you may want to be careful who you show it to, though.
Yeah.
Oh, my cousin Joe! That's his horn. I recognize it.
I can smell that guy from anywhere.
I got a peg leg of mithril.
Okay.
You want that to go with
Wow.
your mithril armor? Whip.
Yeah. A pig leg?
Yeah, you probably want to hold that dagger back. That's the one that goes to the goblin chief.
I have a the
Tiger
tooth
after
too, don't
one.
I? I'm not asking, I'm telling you, but a golden dragon tooth, is that
Oh,
worth
yeah.
anything?
We all have 2 dragon teeth, I think.
Not all of us. Some of
Is-
us gave one up to do something. I
Oh.
used one of mine for a bargaining chip.
I don't have any.
Let's see.
That was
You
my
might-
suggestion to take teeth.
Hmm.
It was, and I think most of us grabbed one or two,
Yeah, I've got
And
a
then-
tooth.
but then we ended up needing it to barter for something. I don't even remember what that was.
Was that in that room full of goblins that had the like the chieftain? Remember, like the little marketplace? Was that them?
I believe so, but like I said, I don't remember what we were trying to get at the time. If it was just information or if it was. Yeah, I have.
I think we were
Probably
trying to
like
get
really
access to a
tasty
room.
white. We haven't seen the sun in months.
Well,
Lack
not
of
the real
vitamin D.
one. All right, let's see what I can see for the value of a dragon tooth. I guess it depends on who you ask.
Shall we go out and socialize?
I'm gonna go shopping because
That
there's
sounds
one
scary.
wand in particular I am looking for.
I can't find the shopping list. I may have finally found it.
Yeah, you just have to click on the. If you go to where Kitty put the on Discord, and then click on.
Oh, I found when Chris put it in last December. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you click on that it takes you to that. You just have to click on the right thing, which I wasn't doing for the first 25 minutes. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. Did you click on the actual post? No. Hey, that works way better.
What would you do without me, Whip?
I know, right?
Dottie IT support.
Yeah. God. The IT tech at work would laugh at that.
No.
So there is a place in the alley that deals with magic books. But if you want a true magic shop, you'll probably have to leave the vicinity. And I'm sure you can find something. So you want to look for the wand first?
Yeah, I want a Wand of the War Mage, which level 1 is 1,200 gold, and I would very much like to find it.
Okay.
Did we figure out what we're all getting?
That's
In
up
Not
to
only
you.
did I figure out what I was getting, I got it.
no, I mean for how much gold we're getting and everything.
Oh,
1840.
1840. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many magic spell books did you guys find? Was it 6 or 5?
16.
Six?
16?
16?
Okay.
6. Yeah. We'll
Six.
take 6 over 5.
I mean, I'm just going off what Xanadu said, but he said that he's got 6.
Okay. So I did check on a few of them to get kind of a, what you might be able to get for those. But if you're looking around for the magic wand, you said it was 1,200?
Yeah,
All right.
it's on the list.
Wa-
I just don't know
Yeah.
if I can find
Wand
it.
of the War Mage.
Yes, +1.
Yeah. It's the 2, 4, 6, like the 7th one down
Okay.
under combat items.
Yeah. Not the +3.
No,
You wish, right?
right?
We would need to kill a lot more dragons.
All right, I found it. So you come across your first shop. There's a gnome with mage's robes in the small shop with various items. You want roll a d20 if you're going to barter to see if he has one for sale.
11.
Okay, I do. 1,200 is the going rate, so he'll sell it to you for list.
Okay.
So you can take that, reduce your gold, and add it to your inventory.
Excellent.
And for those of you who joined, I did show everyone what dragon scale mail looks like, which is this image right here.
And sorry, was that the +1 or the +2 that was 1,200? I can't remember.
+1.
+1.
Yeah, you the minute you jump up another plus, it's like
It's just triples in price.
yeah, you have to sell a kidney and
A couple of the orphan
Oh, I have
kids.
to spare.
yeah,
Your
right.
firstborn. Yeah.
Do we have the stats on the dragon armor to see if it's worth
I
making for those?
do. I know the value as well. It's basically AC 15 plus your dex. You do get a +1 bonus to your AC. You have advantage on saving throws against frightful presence and breath weapons from dragons. And then you also have resistance to poison because of it. It's a green dragon.
Is this something that you would like, Scotty?
Sorry, I wasn't paying any attention. I'm reading about a sword of wounding.
That we're
That's so
talking
pretty.
about making dragon scale armor for you and Xdo, but we don't know if you guys would even want it.
What's it do?
So one, it will reduce your AC instead of increase it because you're all wearing, I
Oh,
think, adamantine or mithril plate.
yeah.
But it gives you some advantages. So saving throws against frightful presence and breath weapons of dragons. So your odds of meeting another dragon are slim to none. While attuned to it, you can sense the presence of other green dragons within 30 miles.
Mm.
You get resistance to poison.
Doesn't sound that good to me.
It's valuable to some people, but
And I have mithril plate.
Yeah. So it does give disadvantage though, because it is heavy armor versus your mithril armor, which does not.
Not an
No,
upgrade.
I think I'll pass.
Is there anything else you want to do at the magic shop?
What I mean, what all do they have? Is it just like wands and stuff, or
It is. This is a very just a kind of a small store. Um, the gnome, when you asked about the wand, did kind of go through some drawers and found one tucked away and looked like he had a little tag on it. He removed, so it wasn't out on display like some of the other items, but he had one and he was willing to sell it. But yeah, there's just various magic items that you probably see some crystal balls, some other wands. There are racks of different types of robes of all different sizes, colors, shapes. They all look normal. They don't really look like they're magic.
well, Ed could tell us either way, right?
Would you?
Just by looking.
I could, if you want me to look, I can look.
You can sense that the drawers are there's lots of it's a distracting place if you try to sense magic. But it's kind of in little cubby holes around the shop, like in drawers, behind cabinets. And then there's one coming from a back room. You can feel some presences. So, people just don't kind of walk in and wander out pickpocketing, the real treasures in the shop. There's display items, which would include various ingredients for magic spells or for making potions. All of the equipment, like small, like kettles and other devices used to make potions. Empty vials for potions. There's a small rack of potions behind the proprietor that have it's like in a locked cabinet. He can open it up and pull it out from behind the glass cabinet.
Can you use? I can't afford it right now anyway, but just for future reference, like if I wanted to buy the where did it go? I just saw it. It was like a cloak, the cloak of Elvenkind.
Didn't you find one? Oh, those are boots. Never mind.
Yeah, those are boots. If I wanted the cloak, does that do I wear that under the mithril, or do I have to wear that instead of the mithril?
No, that would be on top. So, like you've got a cape over your armor.
Okay, so I can wear both at the same time.
Well, you could wear both.
Good to know. Good to know.
How much do you need?
Oh, they're $5,000. I spent most of the money that we made already on mithril plate. I've got about 1,000 left after selling my regular plate at half price.
Yeah, I don't have that much. Sorry.
Yeah, no, no, that's something I'm gonna have to just work towards. I was just curious to know if it was even something to work towards. I didn't want to wait and not spend it and then find out, oh, you can't use it anyway.
Yeah, you might actually find it somewhere anyway.
I'm going to make myself look like a very rich, updoing person that looks like they have a lot of money and seeks a lot of information or stuff. And I'm gonna, because I've got the glamored studded armor, and it's the first time I've ever used it to make people think that we're buyers and not, schmucks. And I'm also going to use my my crown that'll make me look like Brad Pitt
Okay.
while we're shopping today. Just so you know, that might help us do a little better with talking to people.
Okay. Let's see, what do we have?
But I think we ought to find. Oh, you said you don't want us to sell the armor yet?
Well, you have to find a buyer, so it's not just going to happen. Some of the mundane items, I mean, you can find the marketplace and get a decent deal. You also have some notoriety or fame for the Dragon Heist adventure. So some people recognize you, and once they do, you know, okay, that person will treat me honestly, or else, right?
I wonder, we ought to hire someone and just set up a booth in front and sell stuff out of our front yard,
Like a yard sale?
sidewalk sale. Well, it's our business.
Well, I mean, we could even leave it with what's his name?
Bert.
Yeah.
So
And-
the other thing you notice too is when you go into a shop, there's little symbols on the door. It's the sign of the guild, which shows that they're members in good standing and are able to conduct business. So if you try to sell things out on the street, you may have some trouble from the guild.
We may want to join the guild.
Yeah, whichever guild that is that you want to join, you'd have to find the right membership.
Are we the guild in the bar business? Is there a bar business guild?
You can always ask Vert.
Oh,
He may know.
Vert should be on this stuff.
Yeah, he should. But you didn't ask him,
Oh,
and you're in the magic shop.
he's been very busy lately.
Yeah, let's don't bug Vert right now. Let's just keep shopping.
Okay.
Is there any places that sell fletchery, like bows, arrows, crossbows?
Let's see. There is Steam and Steel, run by the two Genasi that you met during the first campaign. It's not too far from Trollskull Manor, so you can just walk over. They know who you are. They make
Boy, that's a terrible name for a business.
Steam
Sea
and
and Steel?
Steel as in steel weapons and steel armor.
Oh, so Sea Steel.
Steel.
Well, you guys want to go over to Steam and Steel? Or whatever it's Siemens.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
Steam
are we
and
gonna sell anything else?
I think
that's what
that-
we're working on.
all we have, unless you have something in your inventory individually.
I thought we had other stuff to sell.
We only have a couple things. We have all the armor. There's 20 armor, 20 battle axes, and something else too.
Which one was the
War
magic shop?
War
there
picks,
is-
battle axes, war picks, and scale mail.
Yeah, there is a place called Bookworm's Treasure that sells magic books, books on magic, and they do sell spells as well.
Oh yeah, we
I'm
have
looking
those
for a
10 spell
small
books.
statuette.
Which one?
It's the golden lion
The Golden Lion.
or Goldeen lion. It's Goldean lion.
I'm trying to think of what that was. Do you remember what episode that was?
Well,
No,
I
I'm
don't
just
have
kidding.
it with me. No, I'm just wanting to buy one if I can find
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yeah, I'll put it
Oh,
in
I also
detail.
have one gold. I have one crystal worth 10 gold. I think I'll just keep holding it.
Because like what I'm thinking is if we get some more gold, then I could potentially get a +2 weapon. If
How much
not,
more do you need?
if I'm like
He
1,500,
probably needs about 2,000. Yeah, 15. We need
but
to. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
with what we have, I could potentially get a dagger of venom or a javelin of lightning.
You could get a +1. Dragger. You could get a +1 crossbow.
Where's that at?
He's not good with range.
That's the price of the crossbow plus I think 1,500 or 1,000.
1,000. Yeah, it's not bad. You
That's
only
what
get
I
one
was going
shot
to do
at a
is get
time with the crossbow.
Does when you do a +1 weapon, it goes to all your weapons or just a certain weapon?
No, you buy a specific weapon that's been made by the weaponsmith.
So like on the inventory list, there's +1 weapon for 1,000.
Mhm.
What does that go on?
Well, you would need to either find one or commission one from a weaponsmith.
So I
One
couldn't add it to an
in cast
existing
magic.
weapon I have.
It's
No.
probably not something you can just add to a regular weapon because there's enchantments done while the weapon's being made.
Oh.
There is a way to make your own magic gear, but I'd have to research a little more in the new Dungeon Master's Guide.
Yeah.
I am not being paid for that comment.
well,
Wand of the War Mage plus. What? That's the one you just got, Kalish?
Yeah, it gives you a +1 to your spell attack. So now my spell attack's a +10,
I don't even have
and it
spell.
cancels
Not.
the half cover. So if someone's half cover, it doesn't work if I'm attacking them with the spell.
I don't have
So-
spells.
Yeah, no, that won't do you any good.
well, I'm going to suggest that we try to combine our money after we get done buying whatever we need to buy and buy a second bag of holding. And then from now on, we just everything we see that's not nailed down, we throw it in there to try to raise more money for the next time we come out.
We're gonna spend more time looting worthless junk than we would get just getting the good stuff.
Just killing things and getting.
I
good
know.
stuff. Do we have like ale and stuff? Did we already bring that back?
Oh yeah, you've got that too. I think you were saving that to sell.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think there's
That's
stuff
all.
we wanted to sell.
But
We're
that was all
gonna-
going to be sold in our bar.
Yeah.
And
We got
So-
wine too. We got a whole bunch of stuff in that bag, but
We should
After
sell
the
we
them.
don't
holiday-
have the list of the bag. So we can't really sell anything. So I suggest I'm going to get 2+1 hand bows if they've got them at the store.
and crossbows.
Yeah.
So do you want to try Steam and Steel?
Yeah. Is that all right, guys, if we go there?
Oh yeah. I'll just
Yeah,
follow
I'm
you.
still going through stuff
Okay.
to see what I want.
So Embrick is the fire genasi. He's working out near the front. Looks like he's making
Hey,
a
Embrick.
sword.
I'm going to tell him, man, I have loved these handcuffs you made me. These are the best shackles. They've come in handy so many times. You are an amazing smith. I was
Okay.
also wondering, do you have anything in hand crossbows?
Ah, yes, I do. Anything in particular? And he'll lay
Well-
out some very fine made weapons in front of you. There's a few. Some of them have some intricate carvings on them. Some of them have like a blackened steel, so it's more subdued.
I'm going to pull mine out and hand them to, like, put them backwards so they're not pointing at him and say, I need upgrades. You know, I got these standards. And unfortunately, I don't have a ton of money right now, but we are going to keep adventuring. And if there's things that you need, maybe I can do my best. If I find them, I could bring them back to you, like in your crafting. And such as, and I'm going to pull out one of my 2 dragon's teeth and say, I don't know, do you ever make weapons from dragon's teeth?
Dragon tooth daggers, dragon tooth arrows. Sometimes they're used for magic, more powerful magic spells, but I'm not very familiar with that. I can, make some magical weapons given enough time. But make a persuasion check.
Okay. And I wasn't persuasion. Where in the heck is my persuasion? Oh,
Hey, Scotty.
21.
Jeez.
Mhm. Do
Is
what?
your-
For you, my friend, who helped save the city, and he'll go over into this back area, and he comes out with 2 hand crossbows.
Nice.
They are blackened, so they're they don't reflect light. And it says these are +1 weapons.
Oh, those are nice.
Um,
May I ask how much?
2,000.
I'll do it,
In
and
trade for your old ones.
that's fair. And I will also give you one of these dragon teeth so you can make something out of it anytime you want for yourself and help
Thank you.
your store as a tip. And if there's any types of things that you need, let me know. And if I come across them, I'll bring them.
Well, that would be wonderful. Thank you. Is there anything else that may be of interest for?
Maybe, but let me see what Kalish is thinking first.
And then he points over to Avi, and Avi's in the back. Avi is the armor smith. Appears to be, pounding out some dents in a breastplate. So who's next?
Kalish, what are you thinking?
Well, I was looking at your character, and you've already got really good armor. You've already got a really good weapon. Is that your sort of life stealing? You use that one-handed or two-handed?
Sort of life stealing.
Usually one-handed.
Yeah.
Because you don't have a shield. You could get yourself a +1 shield. That might really bump your armor class up, tank you out a little more.
Oh.
Or think about two-handed fighting possibly and get maybe like a venom dagger or another +1 offhand.
That's what I was looking at. Hold on.
Kind of depends on which way you want to go.
So,
I mean, you've got that two-handed bonus, but you're not really using it with a one-handed weapon.
So a +1 shield is 1,500. And then the other thing I was thinking of was if I did a sword of sharpness, and then I could potentially add a +1 weapon to it, right?
I think it has a plus to it, doesn't it? Sword of sharpness. Let me double check. I need to go to D&D Beyond. So that is.
Yeah.
So when you attack a creature with this weapon, you roll a d20. Oh, if you roll a 20, it does an extra 14 slashing and gains 1 point of exhaustion. And yes, you would need to add the +1 to it because it doesn't say that it's a plus. It's a magic weapon, but it doesn't have any additional hit bonus.
So that would be a good weapon, but to Kalish's point, for none of my weapons do I use two hands, correct?
I think for your offhand, it has to be. Is it a finesse weapon or a light weapon?
Which one?
Unless you have two-handed fighting as a skill, I think
I think I do.
Oh, you do.
Let me look. Where's that at? Is that features and traits?
It would be under feats.
So, yeah, what you have right now is great weapon fighting, which is for a two-handed weapon, which you're not using two-handed weapons. So you could go that direction too, but since you weren't, you're not really taking advantage of that. That's why I was thinking a shield or some other secondary.
So I would be able to do that because none of my weapons require two hands.
Well, you can. I think with your sword, you can use two-handed.
Oh.
Let me double check.
Hi, Benjamin.
Hi, Benjamin.
Ben?
Well, I was just looking at your fighter features. So one of your proficiencies is you can reroll a 1 or 2 on damage dice with melee weapons wielded with two hands. So if you weren't going to go that way or go with a two-handed weapon, you could get a sword, a second sword or a shield, depending on whether or not you wanted to up your AC or just try and do more damage. But that might require some respec. I'm not sure if that will work. Think about that.
Well, while they're figuring that, do you want me to jump through the hoops to do my mithril, or do you want me to just say we did it?
Oh yeah. While they're doing that, if you're talking to what's her name or his name, Avi, in the back, you can make a deal for the mithril. He's got it right there.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Well, while they're doing that, can I also ask them if they're ever interested in dragon hide?
And at this, Avi's like, "You have dragon hide?
We do.
What kind of dragon?
Green
Is X
dragon.
backstage by any chance?
Sorry, what?
Is X backstage by any chance?
I don't know. What's it worth to him? There you go. Yay.
Hey! Hi,
So,
everybody.
Scotty,
Sorry I'm late.
no
Yeah,
worries.
but what an entrance. What an entrance.
X, dude, now that you're here, tell me we have more gold than whatever it is.
Well, I gave you all the totals, but I've been lurking for a little bit here. I do have a +1 shield, I believe. I think we talked about this actually last week again, Scotty.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was
me
just looking at
adjust.
Scotty's character sheet, and his
I think
shield is
that's
just a
it.
standard shield.
I
So
I
you're
think
using
that's-
a long sword and a shield, Scotty.
Yeah, I have a
Or a
+1 shield that you can just have. So
I
that'll
think
give you
I
a
got that
+1.
last week, didn't I? Didn't Sparrow take the +1
I
shield?
think so. Yeah.
Oh,
I
she did?
added one to my inventory.
Okay.
Scotty's got
Sorry.
money. His pockets
Yeah.
are burning.
Let me delete this out of my deal then.
Well, it's his coin purse is burning a hole in his belt.
Right.
Oh, and then X2, I had a question because I had some notes on my character sheet about some gold and some items that we collected on 8/27 because Osama wasn't here to write it down. Did you take that into account?
827.
I don't know if you kept track of what you pulled from where.
Long rest to start. Island.
I had 3,300 copper, 670 silver, 950 gold, copper goblet, dented silver pitcher, leather bracers, set
Yeah.
with peridot. You
Yep.
got those?
Yep.
Okay, good. I will erase that from my notes then. Thank you.
Yep. No problem.
I would like to. I want to bargain with this guy.
Bet your ass.
For what?
That usually works in person. So I have a silvered short sword.
Okay.
And I would like to trade that in to get what was the thing? A sword of sharpness? with a +1 weapon.
Well, you see, the silver is there for fighting the were creatures, werewolves, were rats. But so sword of sharpness. Make a persuasion check.
I can do that. 19.
I can take that in trade, but I need 2,000 gold and another 2 days to convert a weapon I have into sword of sharpness. So it's a long sword you want, or do you want something bigger?
The sword of sharpness with the +1 weapon.
So
What kind of sword?
What kind of sword?
The reason I'm asking is sword of sharpness isn't just an ordinary sword. There's different types. There's scimitar, long sword, great sword.
Oh.
Get a great sword.
Great sword.
Well, then you can't use the shield.
And you can't use
So
the
if you were
shield.
the-
And
But-
you can't use your pick.
I mean, you can use either one. But
What pick?
your war pick, your adamantine war pick.
Oh, I can't use it?
Well, you can only use one weapon at a time.
Well, that's true.
if you're going to use a shield, only one weapon at a time.
But I don't have a shield.
You do have a shield.
I'm so confused.
You have one equipped.
Ah, cool.
You have a regular shield, not a magic shield.
Not a magic shield.
So when that bloodlust comes over the dwarf, he just forgets that shield's on his back and he goes and hacks him. But but the thing is, you also have a magic sword. So if you want another sword, you can. You want to trade your sword of life stealing?
Well, no, I have the silver short sword.
Yeah, that's just a little more
Pardon-
expensive than a
Pardon me.
short sword because
Pardon
it's
me.
got silver.
Pardon me.
So, do I need all of these weapons that I have?
No. You're like the guy who goes into the shops like, oh, I got one of these and two of those and three of those. I'll be back tomorrow for
You're
more.
becoming a weapons hoarder at this point.
Yeah.
Right. So, like,
Scotty's going from barbarian to weapons dealer.
I don't think I need the silver short sword because I have the long sword of life stealing and the adamantine war pick.
So you can sell it.
All right, I want to sell the silver short sword.
What you don't want to do though is, have the captain talk you out of leaving the grenades on the ship and then need them later.
Oh, Jesus.
But I'm just kidding. That's a Firefly thing, so never mind.
It's for darn
Oh,
sure.
It's been a while.
Team, what do you think?
It's been 6 months. I need to watch that show again.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Sure would be nice to have some grenades, don't you think?
So do I
Actually,
not?
that might be Serenity. Now that
Do I not need the sword of sharpness?
Not really.
He'll give you 100 gold pieces for the silver short sword.
Unless you plan on dual wielding, I wouldn't worry about weapons if you're happy with the one you've got.
All right.
Yeah, that war pick you picked up last time is pretty good.
Okay.
And
So
the life stealing sword is pretty good.
so I want to sell the silver short sword for how much was that?
Just 100 gold. It's just coated in silver. That's all.
All right. Yeah, let's sell that because I don't need it.
Unless we go against werewolves.
We'll worry
Then
about
you'll
that
be like,
later.
sure would be nice to have a silver sword, don't you think?
I think the magic weapon is fine. The silver short sword is more for those people who can't afford the $1,000
Yeah, right.
magic.
Yeah. For those noobs.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what I want to do, because that, I want to get a Let me see if I can do this. Where'd it go? I hate this spreadsheet thing.
It would be nice if it organized it by price.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can. What's the 100 gold pieces get me?
Right.
Well,
I would
well,
like
you're
to pick
thinking
up
about
a
that.
couple of. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I totally interrupted you. I'm sorry.
No, I was just wanting to get a couple of health elixirs.
Okay.
Probably 3 of them.
That's a
That's
good
cool.
idea too.
There's. Oh, not the one.
I was thinking since we're here and we were talking about the dragon scale and it seemed to perk his attention, what's it worth to him?
Yeah. That could be a game changer.
Or can he make something cool for us in exchange for half of the hard
So it
armor?
takes a while to make something with the dragon hide, but I definitely have things I want to do. And there is enough for 2 normal suits of armor. Although I may have a customer who's a little large and might want something that uses the whole hide. So
A little larger. What
he's
is he, a
thinking about
troll?
it. What was that?
A little larger. Is he a troll? I mean, how big is this dude that needs?
Yeah, ogre.
You've got Goliaths, which are like, I don't know, 7 or 8 feet tall.
Well, I think we're willing to trade or barter with this if you're
Absolutely. Let's turn that into money.
and
Yeah.
Avi doesn't want to be outdone by Empress, so without even rolling, I'll give you 6,000 gold pieces for the whole hide intact.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Now we're talking.
That's like a grand.
Split
piece.
7 ways.
No, y'all can keep
Well,
my
we can
share.
leave Usama out because he's not here.
Yeah.
Sure. He'll kill the dragon.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, Sama has all of our stuff.
Yeah,
That's true.
He's
He's
all
got more
tawny.
than
He left it
$1,000.
with me before he went to get married.
No.
Yeah, he's pawning it for the dowry. Right?
We could take this and trade it in, or then go buy like magic potions and a bag,
So wait, how much
another
do we
bag of
just get?
holding.
Oh, you do have the magic books too.
Yeah.
So you have an extra 6,000 right now.
Okay.
And if you want, I can hold
Which
this
is
on the table.
850,000. 850 gold each.
All right, 850.
857 if you want to get technical.
Is that what we all ended up with? 857?
No, that's just for the 6,000 that he just sold the hide for.
Oh, yeah. So I was late. So how did we divide stuff up? What do we have to work with?
1,840 is what I split.
1,840.
You still have the spell books. You still had the hide. There's a few other trinkets that weren't in that amount, but
Yep.
Well, we just sold the hide, right? So that was
just sold
6.
the hide for 6,000.
So that's 857 gold. And that's done with calculator, so you don't have to trust my math.
857.
Yeah. I mean, it's a
It's
weird
awful.
number. It's 857, 14, 2, 8571. So yeah, just go with 857.
That's fine. So
Let's see if we
1840 plus
Yeah.
857.
Now we need to sell those books.
I did that wrong. Well, yeah, I guess the question is, can anybody use them?
Spell books.
Yeah, the spell books.
Well, there's a shop that sells spells and magical books just down the street.
I'd like
Yeah,
to
and
go
if-
there just to see if they got any like cool little
So looking.
magic
so this
items.
is-
I
this
guess
is
our
the
potions would come from there too, right?
What about the
This
books
is-
we found?
So this is the map of the neighborhood. So Steam and Steel, they're just behind just in the alleyway behind that mansion. And if I scroll here, Bookworm's Treasure is the magic bookshop.
We found spell books, right? Were any of those?
Those,
anything
that's
we
the
could
6
use?
we're talking about, Caleb.
6 spell books that you picked up
Yeah.
from.
We'll have to go and sell them there, I guess. Unless you
long
want
as there's,
them.
yeah, we got to find out if they're, if any of us could use them. But
You
I
know,
don't, I don't believe there was anything I could use as a cleric.
Yeah, they're wizards spell books.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the only thing is if anyone were to want to pick up some level in wizard at some point.
While we're in the
That's too much.
steel and steel, can I ask or what's his name?
Avi
guy-
and Amber.
Abby, if he knows anything about cold gems, then I'm gonna pull out my cold gem.
Gold gem.
What's that?
I don't know. It's something in my inventory it's that I was supposed to write down. I got a special thing called a cold gem.
Like COLD or COAL?
I put COAL, but that's what I thought that Chris said.
Oh,
Unless it was supposed to be cold, a cold gem.
probably cold gem.
Is
Oh.
that an elemental
Well, that-
gem?
Oh
Me
well,
and
I
my
think I think it was from some monster that I killed that was trying to stab me from up above or something. He was on a ledge, and when I gutted him, I got a gold gem, or I found a cold gem or something off him, or something. I think.
Is that where the druid was?
I don't. Yes. Then you told me to write down that I have a cold, I guess cold instead of a cold gem.
I bet you got an ice elemental in it.
Let's see. Where are they?
Where are the basic weapons on here?
We are so above basic, Bobby.
Yeah, but
I
like, if
wanna
I
look
get
at basic, but
I can almost afford a +2 weapon.
Have you looked at the
Yeah,
pricing
then-
of +2 weapons?
It's 4,000, and a
Scotty's
+2
been
weapon
holding
is
out.
4,000, and I have 3415. So I could batter my eyes and
Better.
Possibly.
or when we sell these books, we might have the money too.
exactly.
Are you going to use like an egg-based batter, or are you going to
Whatever.
whatever? Jerk.
But then I gotta buy a weapon too.
No, that includes the weapon.
Oh. Oh, sweet. Which weapon?
Whatever one you want.
Like
What are my
great
options?
sword, long sword.
Again, you have a shield and you have a pike.
Yeah,
What,
I don't know that you need another weapon.
Okay, that's right.
If anything, I'd upgrade your shield.
Yeah,
I think-
I'm
I think the rhyming has finally gotten a Nico. So I think your cold gem is actually the black pearl.
Oh, okay. What's a black pearl worth?
500 gold pieces.
You have to talk to Captain Jack Sparrow to find out.
That's what I was thinking.
Exactly.
That's not the pearl.
Okay. Well, I'll just keep that in my back pocket for a later day. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. And I'll change that to black pearl instead of a coal gem.
I tell you. Yeah.
But let's sell these books and maybe we can get to 4,000 for Scotty.
Yeah.
Or maybe we can go look for a tailor that might have cloaks or something that are magical that we could all buy a cloak for each.
I
of
would
us
be
to
very
give us
interested in
protection.
looking for a cloak of some kind.
I would like a cloak too.
Yeah, any
I-
random effect is better than nothing.
Yeah, I was thinking of a cloak or if I could find a ring of protection somewhere.
If
At
somebody
reasonable
could
cost.
just loan me 58,000 gold, I can pick up the cloak of displacement, which would be cool.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Very One day when we win D&D lottery, we'll let you
You're
know.
right.
We got a little bit more exploring to do first.
Yeah, gotta kill a dragon or two more. Or 4 or 10.
15.
So you're walking into Bookworm's Treasure then?
Yes.
Sure.
Can we buy potions there too? Or do we know until we walk in?
There is a who was it? The apothecary. Fern? No, it's not Fern's.
Tigers?
Coralon's crown, I think it is.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to stop by there.
I will stop with you because I like your idea of picking up some help.
I just have a feeling my cleric doesn't really want to heal. He might turn into stabby kind of person. I don't know. Feeling I get.
So you meet Fala the druid. It's on the way, right? I think Coralon's Treasure's on the way.
Yeah, it's on the way.
So if you stop in there on the way,
Where are we going? What's it called?
so Fala is it's Coralon's crown. It's the like apothecary potion
South of the
dealer.
red circle.
I don't even see me.
There.
So Fala's the person.
I can't move me.
Wood elf with long braided hair. Kind of has a goofy nature to her. Yes, how can I help you? You're back.
I'm gonna
I'm
I'm gonna make sure my emblem for the Druid Society, the Emerald Enclave, and make sure that's exposed. I don't know if this has anything to do with this person or not.
How can I help
Hello, I
you?
was
Check it
in
out.
the
I got a
market
crystal
for
ball.
some greater healing potions.
I do have those. I will find out how many. Why is it rolling? Oh, there it is. I only have 2 left. They're 250 gold each.
Do you also have, by chance, it's a more rare potion, potion of gaseous form?
I don't have anything. I've got water breathing. I have climbing. Animal friendship. I could probably make something if you give me a day or two.
How much would it be to make it?
Let me see. It might be in the same magical items.
To try
How
to
would they
buy that?
say? Buy a potion from somebody, use it once.
I think
Learn how to
you've
make
got.
it and use it for a life.
I think somebody has that from the dungeon.
Potion of
what?
gaseous form?
Potion of gaseous form.
What?
Yeah, I think so.
Holding out on us?
I have a potion of underwater breathing here somewhere.
So for 300, I can make you one by tomorrow.
Whip has it. Whip has it. I gave it to Whip last week.
Whip,
So-
you're holding back on Sparrow.
So
Wait a minute. I don't have anything like that written down. Where would I put
The
that?
cleric is holding back on you.
I know. I thought it's turning rogue.
Never given this guy a thing again.
I'm gonna do the. So if I buy the 2 greater healings and the gaseous form, could I get it all for 600?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Hold on. Oh, that's not my best roll. Whopping 10. I'm average.
Well, for one of my favorite Enclave members, yes. I'll
Hey, awesome.
come back tomorrow for your third potion.
I will. Thank you.
Mhm.
Hey, what you want, Whip? Or book? Sorry.
I was going to go with a healing potion, but you bought them both, right?
Oh.
So
Where's
Yeah,
my
I
greater healing?
Yeah, you could do a regular if you want it.
how much are the? Do you have regulars?
Let me check. I have 3 for 50 gold each.
I will take them.
That would be 150.
150. We'll take that right off the old total right there. That's
Arrow, show him the books.
Potions.
Let's see if he wants to buy them.
Yeah, let's sell him some stuff. I want more money.
I think we have to go to the one in the corner for the books, the bookworm's treasure. I think we have to go there to sell the books.
Oh,
But
I
this
thought
is
that's
for
what you were buying.
potions. Oh no,
This
you're
is the
fine.
apothecary.
Yep.
Yeah, we're down at the apothecary right now.
This is just a potion of healing, correct?
Yes. So the potion of healing does 2d4 plus 2 hit point recovery. The potion of greater healing does 4d4 plus 4 hit points.
Why are there two of them in to purchase? Is there a difference?
There's 2 different kinds.
Potion of magic item and bonus action you can drink. Character who drinks magic.
So there's multiple types of potions of healing, but you just have the regular one.
Um, 8.
So, and to my backpack.
Can I ask her a question? Like, I have a potion of comprehension.
And
Does
to-
that mean I can understand and speak the language, or just understand the language? I can display it.
I think you just understand it.
Does she want to buy that? Or do you all want it? Somebody in our group want it?
what? I'm sorry, I was reading.
Potion of
Find out how much
comprehension.
it's worth,
I don't know.
because it could come really in handy if we ever have to sneak into some place and be invisible and hear what they're planning.
So with that, you can understand what you hear
Mhm.
or read or see signed. So like
I
if
think
you
we ought to
were
keep it.
in a bunch, see a bunch of people stalking around and giving hand signs to each other, you would know what they were talking about. Like go here, go there, stop, wait, things like that.
What is it that I was holding on to
Which
or
one?
holding out on with?
The potion of gaseous form. It's okay. I bought one.
I will hand you the one I have as
No,
well.
I don't. I only need one. We'll be gas clouds together.
I don't know what I would use it for. I don't even know why I have it.
You know,
Gotta be
I
creative.
gave both the potions to you.
Oh,
I
now
gave you
have
the
two
buff
potions.
in that because I got them in the dragons thing when I stole them that day.
Borrowed. That's the
Permanently borrowed. That's right, you did. I remember that now, but I don't even remember. I did not write it down.
one. While you're saying that on the street, a couple onlookers kind of give you a side eye as they walk by.
I'll give the potion of comprehension to you, Nico. Here. Happy birthday.
Oh.
Thanks.
And I'll just take it out of my inventory and you can add it to yours.
Okay.
I feel like if anybody's going to sneak ahead and listen to things, it'll be you.
Well, it could
What
be
was
useful.
the other potion, Ed?
Of gaseous form.
That one and what?
Well, the other one we used, it was anti-poison.
Gotcha.
We used it to fight the dragon. You know what?
And
It
then
was
I
a
also-
scroll.
I wrote down
that you could
the
cast on the whole
20
group.
the 20 scale mail armor 20 war picks and 20 battle axes, but I'm sure somebody else has that inventoried somewhere, right?
Yeah. Oh, so for that one, I was waiting for Melis to come back. So they do have the holy symbol of Dumathoin on them, and they are in immaculate condition.
Oh,
So you have 20 of them. If you try to sell it to a store, you're not going to get much for it, but you can certainly try if you want. Or you can do something else with them.
What else could we do?
what about like a temple or a museum?
There are temples to Dumathoin
Maybe we should check out a temple.
Melis really likes that idea, since it's kind of his god.
Let's do that and see how much we can get, and then maybe I can get like a +5 shield.
Well, some of you, Scotty, I think you are drastically overvaluing the armor weapons, but that's okay.
I have full faith in Melis's god.
Did you guys make it over to the bookshop yet, or do we still need to go there?
We haven't made it to
here.
there yet.
There. And also, you're talking to the guy who buys really small fish for large amounts.
Mm-hmm. Don't talk about Whip like that.
He did buy a small fish.
I know.
This pig right here.
Did they live?
Oh yeah, they're doing good. I have babies in there, but I think they might be baby guppies. I think they left babies before I got them out. But I'm gonna let them grow up and see if they're baby guppies or at least killifish.
Nice.
What's going on with your brother?
Most
Yeah,
I ever
I can
spent
tell.
for a pair of guppies was $75. I bought 2 pair.
We're playing.
So let's go to the book. Let's go to the bookstore.
Bookstore.
But
Yep.
now I've no
Bookstore.
Melis, if you want to go check out your deity and see if, because that unless you've got the books, we can split and divide, conquer, divide, whatever that saying is.
Divide and conquer.
There it is. I knew somebody would get it.
Yeah. Actually, I'm happy to do that because I probably need to go check in and say some prayers anyway. So I can run over there and do that while you guys do the books.
Okay. That's what you want to do. Let me see. Okay. So, you want to do the books first,
Well,
or the?
Yeah,
Whichever one.
Melis is going to go check out the deity or his deity and see what they can get for the armor and weapons, and the rest of us are going to the bookstore to see what we can get for these books.
All right. So you only have one bag of holding, so I'm assuming Melis has the bag of holding.
With
Sure.
all, we can carry 6 books.
Yeah, between
So the 6 of you take 6 books. Okay, 1 book each.
We can do that.
And there's a lot of eyes wandering your way as you walk to the store. And
I'm gonna give them the old 1,000-yard death stare. You know, if they get to looking too hard at us.
okay.
I'm gonna have
Yep.
Jason fly and just kind of be hovering above me.
So as you're turning into the Bookworm's Treasure, across the street at Froon's Bruins, or actually it's the house next door, George Clooney's there, and he tips his hat at Brad Pitt.
Darn it! I wish I could remember some lines from the movies they've been in.
Right?
Yeah.
I
I thought I was the only cleaner.
I've heard of him. I don't know what he is though.
Scotty.
You know, guys, here's just an idea. I just looked it up, and a +1 cloak of protection sells between 500 to 1,000 gold pieces.
I'm telling you, that's
So-
what we need to do.
Yeah, we could all get those, and maybe we could get our bar's name embroidered on the back. And then we could be like an advertisement when we go down in the tunnel.
Then it's a tax write-off.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys.
What are taxes?
What are taxes? As if you don't know.
Exactly.
The heaviest tax
So
person
Libra
on
is-
the.
Wonderfully ignorant of the word taxes.
We would look like a
There's no
team.
taxes in D&D.
Are there taxes in D&D? You will find out.
No.
So, okay. So let's do the books first because that should be pretty simple. So Bookworm's Treasure. Let's see, Rochelle. So it is was a Dragonborn who runs this.
Perhaps I should do the negotiations.
I
what was that?
agree.
So you look around. There's magic books everywhere. The owner says, "Wait. Let me make sure." And he gives each of you a kind of a take it. Stick this in the book. Make sure I can see it, so I know it's yours when you leave. And I'll know if you take one of mine instead.
I'm not looking
Actually,
to take any out of yours.
we were here to
hoping that
see
these
if you
will
were
be yours.
interested in the books we had.
Oh, what was that again? Kalish?
We were actually here to see if you would be interested in these particular books.
Ah,
They came at great peril.
may I inspect them?
Of course.
So he first motions his hand across the cover of the book, along the spine, opens the cover, and then he starts nodding occasionally, grimaces on one of them, and like these are definitely interesting books, and looks at each page, peruses it briefly. It's like these were fairly decent mages that these books came from. I'm assuming you went down into the Yawning Portal.
A nod.
And with
Where
your
we got
reputation,
them
I'll
is
give you a
no
deal.
concern of yours.
Is that?
Nothing.
So I can't give you full price, but I can easily resell these intact. Normally, I just sell individual spells. Wizards can copy spells out of spell books for a fee, but I can sell these as they are. And then, based on the fact there's 7 of you, each one of you would get 2,500 gold.
Cool.
They're probably the street value is probably about 3,500, maybe a little higher, a little lower, depending on the spells inside. But he'll give you a deal, and 2,500.
I'll glance over my shoulder and make sure everyone's okay with that.
I'm good.
Hell yeah.
That
You
can
have
put
a deal.
I'm just
2,500
2,500 each.
sold.
Each person, not each book. Each person.
Sold.
Just figured I'd round. And then we'll shift over to the Temple of Dumathoin. So, Xanadu, you're approaching the temple?
Yeah, so I've got the bag of holding. I'm going to walk into the temple. I'm going to do my bows and prayers, and then seek out. I don't even know what they're Holy Father or whatever they're called. Leader of the temple, and just pull out like one of the shields and say, "My group has been adventuring in the dark depths under the city. We have discovered all of this equipment.
Sorry.
you find the heart of the mountain? And you,
I
you know
think-
the answer is yes.
I think we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. We
It's
did.
amazing from what I hear. I've only been in one myself when I was training, but the shield is immaculate and still has the symbol. And he'll lay his hand on it and and it has not. The blessings have not been tarnished. How many of these do you have?
20.
And 20 full suits. You're going to try to sell all the suits or just the shields? The whole kit, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Because
So
I don't think either Scotty or I are going to wear them because I think our mithril is better. So yeah, I think we will.
Ooh, take the money and run.
Offer the
Ooh.
So he'll quickly motion over the guard captain nearby and smile as he does. So he politely walks up and greets you, and he says, "This follower of our Lord is selling us a full suit of armor. This is wonderful, isn't it?" So, and I think you're the one who would value this the most among the palace or temple guards. How much do you want for the suit?
I don't know how to value them.
Oh, you never see that.
My well,
Highly
you're not in
valued.
here. So by the way,
What's that?
this is I spilled blood to collect these goods. I can't place a value on them.
So you didn't tarnish the blessing in your actions. I could buy just the plain armor brand new for 75 gold for the whole armor, battle axe, everything else. But because it still has the blessings and the symbols, I'll give you more. I'll give you 100 for the whole suit, for the whole set. And he's only looking at the one. You only pulled out one piece of armor, right? And equipment.
Okay, so now I will pull out the second piece and the third piece and the fourth piece and the fifth piece.
How many do you have?
20.
And he'll like look up and give the holy sign. Is like, this is wonderful. I'll give you 2,000 for everything. And Captain, you have your wish. And he's got kind of mixed pieces of mail that's been cleansed. There's at least one other person in armor around who's got shiny armor. You figure he's a paladin. But the rest of them, it's just like patchwork of, different types of mail and everything. And so this is wonderful. Now we can hold our heads up high along the road here among all the other temples. with this.
Indeed, as it should be.
So he'll give you the 2,000
Okay.
gold pieces and offer, do you need room for the night or lodgings? Anytime, come by. And there's no need to tithe anymore on any of those visits. So,
For those of you playing it along at home, that's 285 gold.
Is that what we just got?
Yeah, 285.
A piece?
Yes.
Yep.
Providing Xanadu doesn't, take the money and run.
here's your 1,200 gold, guys.
Suckers.
I put 800 in the wishing well. Sorry.
I grab the bag of holding and I'm off into the sunset.
Yes, I might be able to make
okay.
another purchase.
No, I'll go regroup and split up the money. with everybody for that. So it's 285.
What's the tiger's eye?
Tigers. Oh, that's the investigator.
Oh, okay.
Especially when those wives are wondering why their husband said he went down into the Yawning Portal for a couple days, but he doesn't know how to fight.
Can I don't know if I can do this in retro, but can I just say that I've been kind of feeling out each vendor for the best price on a golden dragon, a gold dragon tooth. See what I can get for that.
Okay.
I know Ed gave his away, but I would like to sell mine.
I still have one. I'm going to wear it around my neck.
Can we
I like
like
that.
find the black market? Is that a thing?
Is what?
The black market a thing?
Are you saying it where you're standing now?
Well, I was gonna actually
in the
go in the
bookstore.
tavern.
Well, George Clooney is standing outside. It's like, sister, if only you knew.
We
Well,
should have gotten
as
him to
Brad
sign
Pitt-
our books before we sold them. Dang.
Well, as Brad Pitt, I'm going to introduce my sister to George Clooney.
We've already met, brother. And looks both ways, raises the hat slightly, and it's the drow, my friend, and he puts it back on, and he's back as George Clooney.
Nice. Hey, could you make us some cloaks? Or do you just do hat? Are you just a hatter?
Well, when you mention the type of market you're looking for, hats are really just the cover.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
but if you want one, sure. Otherwise, we can find you something, and it won't be a problem. And as far as the dragon tooth, I would think either the bookworm or Coralon would probably be, or actually Steam and Steel as well, would probably give you about equal deals on that.
And which just let's say I picked one and sold it. What are we looking at?
Steven
Just gonna
Steele
guess
probably-
100 gold.
100 gold?
We really should have taken every tooth in that museum.
We really should have.
Yeah.
In
I don't know why I
hindsight.
was so stingy and said, I'm going to take two. Nobody
Well,
else
you-
can take two.
You know, here's the thing: we can always go back.
Can you?
Yeah, if it's still
It's
there.
going to be all rotten and nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Well,
we've got that head of teeth still, but that's being taxidermied. It's that one was in a
That
museum,
was the gold
Oh, yeah.
dragon.
Dragon Museum.
That was just a carcass we found.
It was a whole bunch of skeletons of dragons.
Yeah, weren't there a
in
bunch?
yeah,
And you did get so you have the whole head of the dragon. The rest of the hide is being processed or has been sold to Steam and Steel.
We also cut the from the elbow down or something like that, right? Or is that part of the hide?
Ooh.
I remember either Ed or Xanadu saying they wanted the claws, the hands or something for mounting purposes.
Yeah,
I was
you have those two.
going to have it hold the banner, our banner underneath its face. I just took the front hands. I guess the back hands got taken to the armory.
Yeah.
For the smiths.
So those are those. So George Clooney is going to look at you and say, "Did you find any souls we could save down in the depths?"
I did my best.
We saved one.
I don't know that was a drow. That may not be what he's talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, he's referring to Drow.
Oh. Darabeth wasn't a drow,
Well-
was she?
We let a little lesbian one go. And then the queen, what was the deal with her? Or there was a sister bishop that was down there, and we brought her back something. We killed a underwater demon that was causing problems between the river for the drow, and so we killed the water
Avalon.
demon
Avalon.
that was slowing the connection lines. So hopefully everything will be going smoother down there.
Yeah. Be careful for the war down there. It sounds like you're getting close.
Hmm.
So you do know that. Look, I'm pretty sure you're almost there. Oh, maybe not. This is such a deep. Nope, that's not it. So the next. I think you're only a level or two away from the drow.
Is there anything that you need us to take to anybody down there next when we get there? You need a note delivered?
No, just
Package?
be aware that we'll welcome any who want to leave that evil goddess.
Gotcha. We'll do our best.
I still have an insignia of House Rendar. Is that one of the clans at war? Do you know at all?
Yes, so you are. Actually, there's probably multiple levels. But level 10, maybe? I'm looking at it. The deeper you go, you get closer to their source of power in the dungeon, which I think is level 10. You just finished level 6?
I think level 7.
Hmm?
I think level 7 is what we just finished. I'm not sure though.
Oh, no, level 7's next.
Oh, okay.
It looks like an interesting one.
More fun to come.
And loot.
Loot.
And loot.
All right, I
What?
think I'm ready.
Ready? Oh, to
So-
buy.
I just
Did w-
Yeah. Wait, are we selling anything else before I do this?
I don't have
Well,
anything else.
were we
So-
all going to get cloaks of protection?
I would like a cloak of protection.
I was going to get a +2 shield.
Plus 2.
I do
I-
want to say, I think we need to rebrand and maybe do Dragon Skull Manor
Yeah.
because we'll have
Oh,
a Dragon
yes.
Skull
I
Manor now.
I really like that.
Absolutely.
And then maybe like Nico could design our logo and that's what we put on the cloaks.
Yup.
We got this.
Because pretty
Can I
much
do that on off hours?
Yeah. That's
because am I right? Pretty much from those spell books, we can each get a cloak of protection.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up now. And also, I renamed the. Just so everyone can see. Dragon Skull Manor.
Beautiful.
Big
What kind of cloaks are we looking for? Cloak of what?
cloak of protection, $3,500.
Well, I looked it up and it
3,500
I looked-
gold.
3,500.
I looked it
That's a
up and
note.
it was on the internet between 500 to 1,000.
You must have looked at the Black Friday price.
Yeah, maybe.
Friday
I just
price.
Googled it.
Well,
Well, let's see if we can get a deal if we buy a group of them.
Yeah, if we
Scotty,
if we get a
it'll
set,
actually, a cloak would actually be better than a +2 shield because you already have a +1 shield, and a cloak will give you +1. It'll give you the same amount of bonus as your shield that you already have.
plus a +1 to saving throws.
Oh, and a saving throws.
Or
And you'll look good.
Plus,
you
we'll all
you could buy
be
both.
plus we'll all be in our accoutrement with the party.
Yeah, I mean, I can do that and probably still get a +1 shield.
You already have one.
Yeah.
No, he just has a regular one.
he's just got a regular.
Oh,
Sparrow has the +1.
And I
Yes.
got
But he hasn't spent any money yet.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can afford both.
Okay.
Actually, Sparrow bought me my +1 many levels ago.
Yep.
Many
Many.
So if I do both, then I'll get a +2, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I like it.
If
So
you can
let's do
afford
some
both.
bargaining. Let's do some
Yeah, I think
bargaining.
if we're buying what 6
Yeah.
cloaks of protection, we should be able to negotiate a discount.
Yeah.
I would think so.
We're gonna have to go half price for me to get one.
All right, who's got the
I-
best persuasion?
I
That
can, depending on how much we get them for, I can loan you some as well.
So,
Like-
I have
I
a
have a
+3
+6
persuasion.
persuasion.
so one
How
of the things you can do. So you need to find a shop that has them.
Yeah.
There was that little magic shop with the gnome. That's the closest one you know of that would sell magic items.
I can see eye to eye with him.
I think he's a little shorter than you, actually.
To the gnome we go!
You
The-
can look down on it.
the paladin has pretty good persuasion,
How much?
like a +7.
Oh,
I have a
wow.
wine
Why do
skin
you
I
say
can
it like that? Is there something we should know?
Well, maybe or maybe not. Maybe it's something you shouldn't know.
Like when someone asked me to roll a stealth when I had my brand new character show up, it was a level 8 artificer. We had killed all these people except one who was still alive. I said, "Well, I'm going to take this off him, but I'm going to slowly slide my rapier into him." It's like, "Oh, well, the kids that are around you start screaming and horror." It's like, "No, I'm going to stealth it." I'm trying not to do this. He's like, "Okay, roll stealth." I rolled stealth. I rolled like a 32,
Oh my
my
god.
and it wasn't a nat 20. And everyone's like, "Okay, I know what you are. You're a rogue." And I'm like, "Uh-uh." I had gloves of thievery and a few other things.
Nice.
Crazy.
Busted.
32.
That's awesome.
But yeah, you can get some interesting stuff. So
Wow,
if
look
you
at that
walk in
persuasion.
to check, who's gonna talk to the gnome?
Malice.
Malice, he just rolled
Yep.
a 21.
Yeah,
Oh.
I just rolled a 21 persuasion to see if we can get what 6,
Yes.
6 at a
The
discount.
7.
6,
We
7.
should we buy 7? Because
Well, let's say 7, and then if someone doesn't want it when he gets back, he can just refund the cash. How about that?
Yeah, and we're going
I don't
for
want to spend his money, but
$2,500 a piece,
But we're going for a group thing here.
2,500 gold.
I think he would like it though because he can't wear heavy armor either. So this is great protection for a lightweight.
Purchase and I love the idea of branding them. Although we need to figure out, is it just going to be a Dragon Skull Manor logo on the back, or how are we going to brand these things?
we'll let
Say that Nico's
Nico
come up
figure
with
that out.
something. Yeah.
Might add something on the bottom like Wing Night, Wednesday Wing Night, or something. I don't know.
What?
So
What?
he looks around. He sees your holy symbol. He sees Book's holy symbol. He sees Jason flying around, but he does see the Emerald Enclave pin on Sparrow. And then, luckily, it's Brad Pitt, not Nico. And then with Sinidra's like, okay. I think I know who you really serve here. You're serving the city. But come back tomorrow. I don't have enough for all of you. I'll acquire a couple more. And because you're doing the work for the city, 3,000 gold apiece.
Mm,
Can we
You're
do
doing
that?
a lot of work for the city. I mean, a lot.
I
Ask him if there's any trade that he would like us to do that help.
27.5.
2,000.
yeah,
Is
I
there
was
any
thinking
job?
2,000.
I need to make money just to keep my doors
You're
open.
making a lot off of this deal. There's a
20
lot of us.
2,700, you said?
Yeah, I said, yeah, that's what I said.
I said it.
You
Say
said
it
it.
again.
um,
You said it.
All right, 25.
Snake said it.
I
Crap. There goes my
I-
camera.
should we do an accounting of what everyone has? Because I have about 3157.
I have 46, so I can definitely loan Kitty.
And the 3157 is without the 2500 from the spell books, I think.
Oh, I added that already. So
I don't know. I
36.
think we should go down to 2,000. You know, this is a big purchase.
27's a good price. Are they willing to
Yeah, but if
do
he wasn't,
27?
if we weren't here, he might sell one of them. He's not going to sell 6 of them.
Maybe we could take a commission off like a job board or something. Do they have one of those in the town?
Oh,
Does
there's
he have
gotta-
any jobs? Does he need any deliveries done?
Being killed?
So there was something you found.
Ooh,
Does anybody owe you money and we can collect money for you?
something. We got something he wants.
I'm looking through everything. So you were down in the Yawning Portal. Did you make it to the brewery?
Mm.
Oh, yes, we did.
I think we did.
Do you have any of that wonderful ale that's aged over hundreds of years?
We have dwarven ale.
We'll give you a metric poop ton.
For a
And you
cask.
give us the cloaks for
Oh
2,000.
no, we won't do that because we
You
want
give us the cloaks for 2,000.
because Scotty,
Well,
we want to keep
hear what-
some of that for ourselves.
He doesn't know how much we have. We will. Don't worry.
He wants one cask plus 2,500 per.
We'll give you 2 because I think we have 8. We'll give you 2 for 2,000.
Roll persuasion.
Got it. Malice, do the same thing.
Okay.
No, only one. One who said it.
Be charming, Scotty. Oh.
Good, Scotty, get it.
Ain't that.
All right, so
Was Booker there? Was Book there? He could have gave him guidance.
so
It all happened so fast.
that is really not quite enough. 2,200.
200 what?
2,200 plus the 2 casks.
Okay. I'm good with that.
He looks around and says, "Okay, come back tomorrow with the 2 casks and the gold. And I'll have your 7 cloaks."
Okay.
Awesome.
Do we add it to our inventory now?
Well, let's just say you got things to pick up tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, can he make a tiny one with no stats on it for Jason?
Oh, Jesus.
Just so he's part of the club.
And even a tinier one for Bobo, my bat. I'm just teasing. Never
I'll
mind.
sell a mithril peg leg for it.
Mithril peg leg. Oh, you've got one of those.
I do.
Yeah. Okay. So Jason will have a custom made
Yay!
cloak of protection.
Delete the peg leg. Boom.
So, is there anything else you guys want to do during the day?
Yeah, I want to go buy. Wait, can we do our inventory for? How do I add this?
Well, you gotta wait till tomorrow. He ain't made it yet.
Yeah.
We gotta
We
stop
can do-
by and get
We
the
can do some of
gash
this offline, after
Okay.
the stream.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. All right. So that was 22. So that leaves me with 4,000 left.
Gee whiz.
What?
Holy crap!
I only have 1,700 and I bought 3 potions. What in the world?
I think Dragon Skull Manor is about to get audited.
Right?
I know I'm 6 months early, but
All right. I want to do a +1 shield.
Howdy, Craig.
1,500 then? Hi, Craig.
Yeah.
Gregor,
Hi, Craig.
good day
That
to
was
you.
Good
Kind of a southern
day.
good thing.
Good day.
1,500 remove.
You know,
And then inventory, manage inventory.
Yeah, we'll deal with that after.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anything else you want to do today?
Yeah, I still have more money.
Sound like one of my kids.
It's so wait, what we paid 2,000 for that, so that leaves I still got like
2,200.
2,000.
So,
Let's
so it was
do
2,200 for the cloaks, is that right?
Yeah, did you need a loan
I'm-
since you
I'm gonna
loaned
be-
me?
Yeah, I'm gonna be 500 short.
All
Did
right.
you add the money that you got from the dragon scale?
I don't
285.
So I don't see how you could have lost all your money so fast.
know.
Scotty's
Maybe I
been
did.
picking her pockets.
Apparently. How much did we get for the books? I don't know that I added that in.
That was
2,500 each.
2,500 each.
yeah.
The
so-
books alone got
I
you what you
didn't-
needed.
Okay, I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering.
I
2,500 is
know.
not enough.
Where are y'all getting this?
I was like, did she buy something secretively and we didn't
Yeah,
know?
right. She's been talking to Chris on the side.
Side chat. Okay, good now. Never mind.
Killer Kitty has a secret drug problem.
That's why I was trying to find the black market.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Should I get a dagger of venom? That's an add-on, right?
But how are you going to wield that?
You don't need it.
You got
Oh.
a
Your hands are gonna be
you got a
full.
shield and you got your sword. What do you want?
How
Yeah,
about
and the-
what's a necklace of
Your war
fire?
pick, you got your longsword,
The dagger's
axe.
yeah. The dagger's only good for one attack, also, really.
I
What
think
would be a good bonus action item?
Well, holding a shield would be hitting somebody with your shield. Would be your
Holding a
bonus
shield.
action. Bashing a
Oh.
shield with a shield.
Anything?
Because there's
else?
you
You
can't really
can-
do anything with your secondary hand if you're holding a shield.
Because I don't do much with bonus actions.
So there's
Nobody
Ioun's.
does. That's why they're bonus actions.
Oh.
How much do you have, Scotty?
What's that? How much?
Yeah.
Like 2,000.
So there's something called an Ioun stone
Oh,
of protection for 1,200.
Oh.
What's that do?
that's
So
a it's
it's
a
a
little
stone.
it's a little stone that circles around your head, right, and gives you bonuses of various sorts.
Nice. I'm looking for it.
You could get a goat figurine, throw it on the ground, and it turns into a full-size goat.
And then you could milk it and ride it.
we don't we have a goat?
You do goat yoga. You know, you did for a while, but I have a feeling he's
Ran away.
Got eaten.
We did
Something.
something with the goat.
But,
Yeah.
it's funny that Chris says goat yoga because that's an actual thing.
yeah. I know.
Um,
You can worry about
How
that.
do I get that?
Give you a plus one.
After a goat. Sad.
Added inventory.
Back to the gnome. Actually, so when you pick up your cloaks, you can see if he has one. He'll have one.
Oh, here we go. Iron Stone of Protection. Add.
I think you're limited to attunement to 3 items, Scotty. So at some point, you're done. You only got a 3-car garage.
How do I know if it did it?
We'll worry about that afterwards. So
All right.
I'm going to say
Oh, how much was that? I'm sorry.
1,200.
I still
So
got money.
you're going to have an overnight in the manor.
Yep.
Vert will have mounted the dragon head overnight.
Wow, he's
Nice.
quick.
And then there's kind of an
All the girls
interesting. That wall also has kind of a new paint job, where it looks like it's got green dragon scales on that wall.
Mm.
Oh, cool.
Pretty.
Vert's trying to get the style thing going.
Love it.
Amazing.
Next day, you pick up your gear. Is there anything else you want to do before you go?
I might want to buy something else.
I think we're done.
So just FYI, kind of in the background here, I've got the cloak of protection,
Mhm.
but I also bought a ring of protection
Okay.
for $2,500 and boots of elven kind, also for $2,500. I've still got 600 gold left ish.
Okay.
But I've got boots and protection.
So I think Sparrow wants that golden lion at $600 in the window.
I do. Did I find one?
It's 600 gold pieces.
I'm okay with that.
No, I mean, he's got 600 gold pieces.
Oh.
If you want it, I got it for you, girl.
Oh no, I got plenty of gold.
Okay.
Heck
Now, if you want a golden
I'll buy
lion, you got it.
Heck yeah. I got a golden lion.
Figurine of Wonder Tower is a statuette small enough to fit in a pocket.
Nice. So 2,200 for the cloak and then 600 for the lion. Oh yeah, I'm still sitting pretty.
Necklace of fireballs.
Add your 600 in it, dude. Just make sure.
What?
I was.
Oh yeah.
Can
yeah.
I talk? Can I talk to the guys at the steel and place?
Yes.
The steel
And steel.
I was wondering if I could just barter really fast,
Okay.
just to see if they would go for it. If I could trade my +1 rapier, 1,747 gold, and a black pearl, or a +2 rapier.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh boy. Come on, baby. Oh, move, Nate. Oh, for crapping out loud. Oh, that's that was a 7. I thought it was a 1. Still a little better than I thought. I thought it was a 1.
Is there a way? You got me thinking. Is there a? How do I upgrade
Yeah.
my adamantine war pick?
You don't.
There's nothing I can do to make it even better.
Are you kidding? You crit?
It's pretty good already.
Crit damage on every hit. Are you kidding?
All right.
It's pretty good already. Like, if
No, I
you-
mean it is amazing. I just didn't know if there was a way to make it even more amazing.
You'd have to find some other different type of weapon that's just as inconceivable, right?
hey,
I didn't know if I could like put an add-on to it or something.
hey, Scotty, if you want to trade that war pick for the shield that I got, I happily make that trade right now.
No.
Just saying. So you want to improve it? It's the best weapon I've ever seen.
Did
Sure.
they say no to that deal?
Best weapon I've ever seen. It's
Could
seriously hardcore. Like I don't know why you're looking for anything else other than that. Like that's the max deal there. Kind of.
Before
Chris,
we-
did they say no?
I got the ion thing. I got the
Oh, good.
I got the cloak. I don't need to get any more. Or I got the shield. So what about a where is it? The fireball beads.
Well, can I just see if they accept my deal, quick, Scotty?
Oh yeah, please. I'm sorry. I thought they did.
Well,
I could
ask-
throw
ask
in
the
a.
player.
I also have a light crossbow, hardly ever used,
Well,
and
for you, and I need right of first refusal on all your treasures going forward.
Ooh,
Ooh.
ouch.
right at first refusal.
Meaning, if you're
all
going
my-
to sell something you find, bring it to me first.
Well, you're already the guy that I come first to.
But we will make this a formal agreement.
No.
I have the right to refuse if you give me it. I'm
No,
not
you
gonna
don't.
Just give
I
you
have the right to refuse it.
Well, I
Like
can't
the
make
Anything
dragon's
you
tail
find,
armor.
you have to give to him first and let him choose.
At his price.
He still has to haggle, but you get to go to him before you go to someone else.
Oh, well, I mean, I'll always take things to him first, but I don't want to be forced to sell for $5 if it's worth
No, it's not like that.
80,000. Okay.
It just means you're not going to go across the street to the magic shop and say, "Look what I found." You know?
Hey, Chris, while we're here, I assume you're going for that, Ed?
I think
You're
that's a
gonna do
fair
that?
deal. I like these guys.
Does he have another +1 crossbow, light crossbow? Or
Yeah, he can do
still
that.
Okay, and that's going to be 1,000 plus 25, right?
Yep.
What is? I can't find a price on the +1 crossbow bolts.
You want? Oh,
Just ammunition.
I think it's under ammunition. +1 ammunition, 25 gold each. +2 ammunition is 100 gold each. +3 ammunition is 400 gold each.
I was not seeing that. Where are you seeing that?
It's under ammunition.
Okay.
Here's the kicker. I have not been factoring in ammunition and expenditures, but if you have magic ammunition, I'm going to have you roll to see if it's recoverable.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you buy 2 or 3 of those +3s. I'm like, yeah, no, that's not perma.
request, can I circle back to the magic shop? I'd like to see if he has a +2 wand of the War Mage, and if so, if I can bargain for it.
Oh, geez. Who started this? Nico.
I know, Nico. But I didn't know I
can
was
loan
getting
you
that much
some.
money at the beginning, so
And while we're there, I want to talk about a necklace of fireballs.
Mm.
How much do you
And-
need, Sinadra?
So yeah, you can ask the same. So Sinidra first.
okay, so I have the War Mage, one of the War Mage +1, which was 1,200. I have 2,400 gold, and I would like to add that plus the Emerald Fish Gem, which will summon Water Elemental, which I don't have a dollar amount for.
Okay.
And I would like to see if I could bargain those all for a +2 Wand of the War Mage.
Yeah.
roll your persuasion.
14. I'll throw in a Dragon Tooth.
How much is he going to give for the fish gem?
I don't have one, but
If I were nearby, it would help.
no. He just does not have one in stock.
Oh, he doesn't have one in stock. Okay.
But
Then I'm good. Thank you.
I can recommend a few other stores.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then he picks up a stone and he goes and he starts grabbing different stones in the back, and you hear him whispering, and it's like 3 streets down. Tell you of a place. It's run by a young elf. Just tell them I sent you. And I gave them an accounting of what you did for the city, so he should be able to make the same deal.
Thank you.
So these are like sending stones. He can send messages if he picks up a stone that someone has.
Nice.
Similar to the other stone.
And where is the shop?
It's at like 3 streets down.
Let's go.
Well, hold on.
Absolutely.
I would like to buy a necklace of fireballs, 4 beads, for 1,200 gold. I think it is. I have
4 beads.
4 beads, 1,200.
1,800.
18. What? They're 16. They're listed as 1,600.
You'll hurt yourself. You'll put your eye out.
That sounds right.
What kind of warrior comes in here asking for magic beads? Okay, 1,600.
You can't do any better than 1,600?
1,700. It is better.
How much is the cloak thing?
What thing?
2,200 is what we paid for the cloaks. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just.
Oh, you're seriously trading the cloak for that? Okay.
You're not gonna be one of us?
You know, those beads are like one-time use.
Yeah.
And you have a sorceress who likes to fireball things.
Exactly.
You know what's really happened here?
Yes.
Scotty has reverse aged himself 20 years. He's got his new kitty cat,
Yeah.
and he just got his allowance.
Yeah. All right. I got 1,300. What should I get?
My God.
You can save the money. Save the money.
All right. We're
Well,
gonna
we
go
hardly
down
ever
3
do.
streets. Come on, Cynthia.
We hardly ever go
Let's go.
shopping. We never
There's
go
some really
shopping.
nice dinner.
Give us a really nice dinner. Get a potion of greater restoration to save somebody when they go down in the big dragon fight that we're going to have. Or I don't know. Just hold on to it.
All right.
I guess Sparrow and I are skipping down the street to the other magic shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're off to see the elf. The elf proceeds now.
The elf with the good stuff.
I love the description of skipping down the street. Good.
So the gnome looks closely at Scotty. Pulls out this nice embroidered like money pouch. Dwarven runes, embroidered in it. It's a pouch of holding. For 1,300. I'll let you have this. Trying to find.
What is it?
Doesn't hold as much as a bag of holding, but for coin, it will store just about anything.
Yeah, that's super cool.
What do I do?
This is a made-up magic item. It's not on the list. Not a bag of holding, but you can carry unlimited number of coins in your coin purse.
Oh, cool.
If you can overfill that, then you don't need to adventure anymore.
Get as many of those as you can.
All right.
It's a one-of-a-kind deal. I made this myself. If you're willing to test it for me, come back and tell me what you think about it later.
All right. 1,300. There we go. I'm broken.
That's cool. Cool.
And then I can add it as a custom item, right?
Yep.
Add a
Coin
custom.
purse of holding. I'll make it up on D&D Beyond. I can make magic items. I'll do that.
Coin purse of holding.
Hey, Scotty, do you trust this guy? I'd throw a copper piece in there and see what happens.
I don't have any.
See if you can take it out.
Yeah, I mean, if it goes right back to him,
That'd be hilarious.
right? I
like
just keep throwing it in there. This guy keeps getting richer and richer.
Comes right into his pocket.
Anyone want to give Scotty a copper piece?
I'll toss him. I think I have a silver.
Okay. What are you going to do with the silver piece, Scotty?
Put it in my coin purse.
And on his desk, you hear a cling, and there's a nice little silver piece there. And he smiles slyly, and he kind of goes, points to it. What do you want to do?
Let's kill him.
You're the only one there.
Yeah, called.
It is your silver. Go pick it up.
Smash him over the head for that crap.
What are you going to do?
So he just ripped me off.
Yeah.
Well, there's a silver piece on the table. What do you want to do?
I mean, it will hold coins.
I'm gonna grab it.
What's that?
I'm gonna grab the silver piece.
Your hand passes right through it. And he starts giggling like a little gnome. You think you're the masters of the mountain. So, anyway,
I like him.
you check your coin purse?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a silver piece in it.
All right.
So he
He's
just
a
A
knows
little
how
minor
much you have.
illusion there is like, yeah, I got you.
He's lucky because I got an adamantine war pick.
Yeah, I was going to say cousin. I would have pulled out that war pike and put it right through the middle of his skull
Mhm.
without even thinking about it.
You think that's funny?
You want to jerk around the dwarf? No, that's not happening. You will die.
So it's getting late. I'm gonna call it for the night. Unless there's something else you want to buy real quick.
I'm out of money.
I still have 904 gold pieces. What can we buy?
Give
Did
it
I
to
get
Patty,
to
he'll
the
find
other-
something.
Buy
I'm
it
just
on
kidding.
after
I'm
after
kidding.
the show's over.
I am kidding.
Oh, but the gnome says, I have a magic chicken.
Sparrow and I
Anyway.
were skipping down to the other magic
yeah.
shop. Did we ever get my +2 wand?
Oh yeah, so you do get your +2 wand.
Takes my trade.
Yeah, he takes it.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, it's broken. But that's so cool.
So we'll call it a night. Everyone, happy Thanksgiving if you're in the United States.
Yay.
Or even if you're not,
Mark?
you know.
If you're not, happy
We'll give a
Thanksgiving because you're not
crappy-
working, or most of us
No,
aren't.
just eat turkey
Thanksgiving.
anyway.
We hope you get salmonella on your turkey if you're not in the United States.
No, no.
All
Oh.
right.
That's probably only Craig.
Yeah. All right, folks. Good night. See you next week.
Night.
I like
Good night.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone.